Juices up, down. Juices up, down. All around, all around. How are you, my little angels? I hope you're fine. It's your Teacher Anauncieta. Welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. What did we learn yesterday? Who can remember what we talked about yesterday? Yesterday, we talked about things we do in the afternoon. Now, we learned morning. Have you now seen the times of the day? We have morning. After morning, we talked about afternoon. And now we are talking about evening. In the morning, we talked about taking what? What do we take in the morning? The meal we take in the morning, we talked about breakfast. Then afternoon, which meal did we take? We talked about these meals in hygiene. We took lunch. Now we want to see the meal we take in the evening. So today we want to talk about things we do in the evening. Things we do in the evening. In the morning, early in the morning, then we are in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, then we have in the evening, late in the evening. Now, things we do in the evening. What are these things we do in the evening? And what have you seen? You see, the sun has now gone down. And now we are seeing things coming out. What are some of these things that are coming out? Things that replace the sun in the sky. Have you seen the sky? Yes. So this sky is telling us that we are heading somewhere. Where are we heading to? We are heading to bed. The sky is telling us that we are going to bed. So we can now see stars start coming out, the moon, and that tells us that now the time of the day is different from morning and afternoon. So what are some of the things you do in the evening? In the evening, you will see people bringing their cows back to the house. You will see people bringing their cows back to the home. The cows have been grazing the whole day, maybe since afternoon. Since the boys left the school in the afternoon, they took the cows to graze. Now, after the cows have they have eaten grass, they have taken water, now they are coming home to sleep. The same way you come at home to do what? To sleep. Then what else do we do this evening? This evening, after we've taken the cows to their houses, we now do what? Take a meal. How do we call this meal we eat in the evening? How do we call this meal we eat in the evening? Someone tell me, it's called supper. No, it is called supper. So in the evening, you will see people gathering together and having their supper. Then they gather in the living room. And what do? They now watch television and enjoy themselves as they tell stories. There are even those who will discuss stories, who will discuss what they did at school, what they are supposed to do, if they have a project, if they have something to do. That is when they start talking about it. Are we together? Is that okay? So we have talked about the meal eaten in the evening. How do you call this meal eaten in the evening? We are saying the meal eaten in the evening is called supper. So during the time you've learned time, we have talked about 3 times of the day. You have talked about morning, you have talked about afternoon, and you have talked about evening. Evening is not as early as afternoon. It is very late, almost at night. And we're talking about morning when the sun is rising. Now, we are here and we are saying, Mr. Sun, where are you setting from? Going down is setting. Going down is setting. So we are saying, Mr. Sun, where are you setting from? Now Mr. Sun has set. Mr. Sun is setting in the west. We are saying east early. From the word east, you get the word early. We talk about east early in the morning. And it cannot be early in the evening. It can only be early in the morning. And we're saying west, where Mr. Sun is going to do what? To set. Are we together? West is when the sun is setting. That is in the evening. In the evening. So Mr. Sun, where are you rising from? I am rising from the east. Mr. Sun, where are you setting from? I am setting in the west. So have you now understood the activities we can do in the morning? The activities you can do in the afternoon? The activities you can do in the evening? Is that okay with you? Now, we want to, when you people go home today, I want you to do what? To take a pencil and draw. To draw what? To draw some of the activities we do in the evening. For example, I want you to draw a picture of maybe people watching television in the sitting room. You see, you're taking the crayon and drawing nicely. The seats are there. And you're telling me, we now sit here during when we are watching our television. And our television is here. Well, put here. So you're drawing people here seated and watching what? Television. Are we together? And you color nicely. Are we together? Then you show your friend the picture. Your friend can draw something else, not necessarily people watching. Your friend can draw people eating supper. And another one can draw animals being brought home that evening. And after that, tomorrow you now discuss what happened in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening in our activities we do in a day like this. One day like this, what do you do? As a pupil, as a child, after in school, after going back home, what are the activities you do as a child? Any problem? Any question? Who still has a problem? Very good. I hope to see you in the next lesson as we now talk about activities we do in a full day. Thank you very much.